True. You just got to see if you can beat him on the night, as any given day, anyone can take each other down, which is another amazing part of this league. It's one of my favorite parts. I mean, it's really just one of the most interesting leagues I've ever gotten to commentate.
Wow.
As we're not going to see the mouse. We're going to see the Corrin to kick things up against the Toon Link. This is normally the third Link on the list. So I guess if you were looking for the Link sweep, this is where you got to start it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's looking good. The rest of them are going to feel good as well, so.
And he said he was going to put in some time to practice on this character to make it not the weak link. So we'll see here if that's what's happening.
Make you chuckle, Commissioner? Do you like that one?
That was a good one. That was a good one. That's very clever. How long did it take you to write that?
I'm pretty sure that was brought up last week too. The week link joke.
Yeah.
Came out of my mouth for sure, and it was on the fly.
But it is true though. He has 3 links. If you get better at one of them, you would think it would kind of translate to the others as well in some way. So in reality, he's training 3 characters in one.
Yeah, but I mean, the big differences between these 3 is just those bits of spacing, right?
Oh,
Your sword, a little bit shorter here on the Toon Link. Your boomerangs got a little bit more oomph to them and a little more panache when they're on their way back. So those little spacing micro differences is what makes these really 3 distinct characters. You know, having that confidence, of course, on your base moveset, sure, and I mean, confidence on that down air to take the first stock.
I feel like practicing one too much could potentially throw off your others as far as the spacing goes. That's a good point.
Yeah, and I will say, though the stock differential at the moment isn't looking that way, Team 7 has maybe played against this character more than any other character ever. Because for years... Oof. It's tough. You didn't want that there. But years, like a decade type years, this has been my main character since Brawl. Fallen off a little bit since then at this point, so I haven't played a lot recently. But we've been playing games since as long as we can remember, and he's got reps against this character, so maybe he'll be able to bring it back.
And you know, sometimes I feel like that hurts, you know, when you're so used to a certain play style, that's all you're expecting. And when you get a view of something a little different, it can kind of throw your game off if you're not used to it. So, I mean, already early, I think Savage Henry's being able to take advantage of that. Oh my gosh, that back
I
air
was
is timed
just
perfectly.
about to say, Savage Henry probably doesn't down air as much as I do. And as soon as he did, he got caught out, and it was the kill for Team 7. So, you know, he likes to see those down airs because that is the pattern he's used to.
I mean, and you know, credit 100% also to Team 7 because that back air was like caught perfectly. Like if you mistime that at all, you're gonna take about 15% of damage from the down air itself.
Yeah, and already in a position where every single bit of percent matters, as this Corrin was really getting tossed around at the start of this matchup, but now it seems like she's really stepping into her own. As again, another fair. I want to say this has been like 100, maybe even more percent just unanswered so far, as Toon Link just cannot find an answer quite yet. Oh, that bomb's gonna explode soon. Gotta get rid of it, as this might be an opening for the Toon Link. Catches the jump, and with that rage, gotta remember this Corrin's gonna be flying off stage just that much faster, but not when you catch it down off a drag down up air. And we were at 3 stocks to 1, and now we might be seeing the reverse 3 stock coming through for Team 7. I mean, that is what champions are made of, and if you are Savage Henry, you just got to focus on playing your game, stabilize, slow down, and not let, you know, the aura of going up against the reigning champ get in your head, especially this early into the series, where it can be just so impactful. As, we saw the look there.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of playing smart, getting, you know, chip damage wherever he can punish. Just like that up tilt there, and there it is. The forward smash there will take game 1.
Wow.
And right there, I was getting worried seeing down air after down air from the Corrin. There's just so much end lag, and Savage Henry saw the opportunity, took advantage, and takes game number 1 of this matchup on what we've heard might be the weakest link. So it seems we might be set up for you know, the Link takedown and maybe even the Link sweep. Of course, don't want to get ahead of ourselves, as there's a lot of Smash still to be played, but a very hot start for the rookie.
Yeah, and, you know, good on him. Oh, that's actually not the right size of the screen, but either way, it's good on him because, you know, when you start to feel you're falling back in the matchup, take your time. Be a little more patient. Look for openings, because when your opponent's at 80%, you're at 0, all you really got to do is hit maybe 1 or 2 hits, maybe a little combo, and then look for your punishing kill. You know, you don't have to do that much to get back into it. All you got to do is be a little patient. Make sure you take your time. Don't SD or anything crazy. You know, you have the advantage. You want to take advantage of that.
Definitely. And now, I mean, we're talking all this big game about the Link sweep. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Young Link come through, and despite what you see on your screen and the Young Link X'd out, that's just to represent the Toon Link, which is on the extended roster. So, you know, don't worry about that. Young Link still available, still might see it. Wouldn't be surprised, but instead it's going to be the Lil Mac coming out. I mean, a real comfort confidence pick for Savage Henri, and, you know, there aren't that many players that can really pilot this character, and he's shown week in, week out that he's one of them.
I'm thinking we're never going to see the Link sweep, and it was just a mind game to set everybody up for expectations throughout the tournament.
I was expecting at least an attempt at a Link sweep. Like, he won with the Toon Link. You gotta try, you know? Gotta give it a go.
Yeah, going back to the Byleth here is, I mean, we all have seen Team 7. I mean, he has the gold around his name for a reason. He is a or the Corrin, sorry. I get confused sometimes with the two. I'm also watching the game on like a very small screen compared to most of you guys at home, so bear with me. But the Corrin, going back to the Corrin, he's a champion for a reason. A lot of the times, this Little Mac, you just hate to see the recovery, but a lot of the times, Team 7 opts to use their better characters later. They opt to get the recovery back-to-back missing. They opt to get the characters later down the rosters in first. Try to get a win there. That way you can kind of finish strong with your more comfortable characters. So seeing the Corrin, usually his strategy, but you wonder if now would be the time to maybe bring something out that you're a little more stronger with.
Yeah, because you never want to be down 0-2. In a series like this, especially up against an opponent who has been showing that, rookie or not, he is a force to be reckoned with and a top competitor, or at least a potential top competitor. It's still early in the season. Don't want to say too much. Don't want to give too much away or make too many assumptions for how the rest of this season is going to go. As we are going to be going, you know, through March at the very least, if not into April before we crown our Season 5 champion. So certainly a lot of matches to be had, a lot of looks, and already some pretty good looks for this Lil Mac as he's controlling center stage, getting a lot of damage up, especially after falling early. He's bringing it back, and with more counters like that, you know, they're going to get close pretty soon, as the Clang there could have spelled disaster for the Corrin.
Yeah, but as you said, the Lil Mac's doing a very good job of holding center stage. That's the most important part. It's a very pivotal part in Smash, but as a Lil Mac, you have to maintain that control. And he's doing a very good job, as you see there.
The 1-2 on the haymaker, taking him to an advantage once again. And we saw he got a little flighty when on the Toon Link in this position, but now just looks so comfortable and so confident, just zipping around the Corrin.
KO punch. You got to watch out for the KO punch here. There it is. Oh my goodness.
My goodness.
30%. He does not care. That KO punch gonna send him to a 2-0 lead in this series. And just what a rocketing start from Savage Henri.
Yeah, now you're in that position that maybe you tried the Corrin twice and it didn't work. Now you're down 2-0. I mean, I know you're comfortable with those other characters, but are you comfortable to pull off a reverse sweep?
I don't know.
As we see here, all it needed was a little percent and a KO. I mean, he might have been 20%, but that's the part of Little Mac. You know, he might not have the best recovery. He might not have the best aerials, but he can press neutral B when he has it charged and he can kill anyone at any percent almost. You know, it's even better than rest, so.
Yeah, I think if I was feeling at the top of my game and I got KO punched by a professional boxer, I might also die.
That's fair.
Don't blame him.
Even if you're a Corrin who basically yields like magic and swords and all this superpowers, I don't know.
Transforms into
I don't play the game.
Yeah.
But again, we see the Corrin. Wait,
Still the Corrin.
isn't this a repeat? No. This is Young Link. I'm confused.
Young Link.
Okay, the other one was Toon Link, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
So I marked the wrong one off the roster. Young Link's still available. This is game 3. The Corrin again, though, right? Like, are we not surprised?
I'm surprised. I would have expected to see the mouse come out here. I mean, maybe you're a little bit more vulnerable to projectiles, but still, I really would have loved to see just some of those speedy chains that we've been seeing come together on the Pikachu, or just, again, return to your ace in Lucas and just get a win on the board.
I do respect him sticking with it.
Yeah, that's my thought too. But kind of to Carter's point there, you've already played 2 games as Corrin. Right? Savage Henry doesn't have the luxury of it being warm on a character. He's played 2 different characters in the last 2 games. So maybe that's the advantage here. You played the last 2 as Corrin. Maybe you figured something out here. Hopefully for his sake, he has.
Good.
I was scared off that bomb that it was just gonna spell disaster. Oh, that jab doesn't get the job done. Good fair to finish the job. And it is Savage Henry once again taking the lead.
Ooh, right there.
Answered right back.
Absolutely.
And that's a trend we've seen this whole series. It's been very even. Once one stock's taken, it almost seems like right afterwards the other one's taken back. Take it back. Oops.
This kid is too short. So many swings going right over the head.
Oh!
That Clang just slowing us down in center stage.
Yeah.
And still, the Youngling's been getting the better end of every single one of these trades. And it really does feel like there's just, not the consistency that we're expecting out of Team 7. There's no, real combo chases. We're seeing a bit of percentage here and there, but it's catching out one move at a time. It's catching out one recovery at a time. We're just not seeing all that much one into the other, as opposed to we're seeing arrows dropped. We're seeing the forward air confirms. We're seeing these bombs used to create space. And just a great shield drop up top. Absolutely incredible. Really demonstrating just that awareness of how to use those bombs to create more space. Back air has been a killer move so far. Fantastic air dodge to prevent that from what would have definitely been the stock going the way of Team 7. Is that up smash still not going to finish the job? This Youngling surprisingly tanky. And if you are a Team 7 fan, you want something here. You want to get the ball rolling.
I mean, I'm amazed that they're both this high percentage and still alive, especially with how hard-hitting some of their moves are. I mean, I'm about to say dash attack at this point might be able to take a kill. There it is. Okay, forward air at platform will definitely take 165%. But again, just like that, right back at him.
Right away.
And that felt like just a repeat of stock number 1.
Yeah, exactly. That's how close it's been all series. I think the scoreboard 2-0 is a disgrace to how close this series has been. It should be 1-1, but again, Savage Henry's been able to close out both games. Let's see if we can close this one out.
Yeah, and especially with the SD that we saw at the start, or for stock number 2 in game 1, definitely going to be wanting that one back. Is finally getting a drill down. Chase comes through. Love holding that option on the side B. Might be able to keep it going. It's another drill down, manages to avoid the boomerang, doesn't get the smash confirmed, but still you're at 100% up against this Youngling. Get 1 or 2 good smash attacks or a back air off stage, and that will be the stock. But the difficulty is you get to this high percentage point, you're looking for a kill, and you might just leave.
Oh, there it is.
Opening as up air stays alive. Bomb not going to be used aggressively.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't love that up B, but bomb was held for too long. Somehow air dodges past, and now it's anyone's game. A fair from the Link. An F smash as well will definitely do it. Oh, just dodges one. You can feel both of them just so incredibly tense. There's another Clang off of what could have been a kill for either. Now I'm seeing him off stage. This is scary. Both of them looking. And it's going to be the Link. It's not a Link sweep, but it is a sweep from Savage Henry. 3-0 against the reigning champion to send himself forward. And I mean, I'm speechless right now.
And you could see it on their faces. They were just so locked in until the very end. Oh my goodness, what a set between these two.